because the ligands itself are changed. Correct? In the first case, cobalt was connected to 6 ammonia, chromium was connected to 6 cyanide. Of course, this entire system will become one complex here. Okay, if you see, this will become only one particular complex. ठीक है, ये बन गया हमारा एक कॉम्प्लेक्स. इस एक कॉम्प्लेक्स में क्या बन रहा था कि जब हम देखेंगे इस एक कॉम्प्लेक्स को, तो फिर एक कॉम्प्लेक्स में क्या हो रहा था, कोबाल्ट अमोनिया को अटैच था, क्रोमियम साइड्स को अटैच था, राइट. In the second case of the complex, if we observe, what we will see is this particular complex over here has the cobalt connection to cyanide, chromium connection to ammonia. So can I say in both the cases, the number or the chemical formula of the coordination compounds was the same, but there is a difference in the ligands. Okay, so it arises by the interchanging. अभी इसको definition में हम change कर लेंगे as, if I observe the definition, it becomes as the coordination isomerism arises. A coordination isomerism arises due to the interchanging of ligands between the cationic and anionic. Okay, cationic and anionic complexes. Okay, of different metal atoms. Present in the complex. So this one will become as your definition for coordination isomerism. So I hope it was quite easy. Linkage isomerism भी easy था. Linkage isomerism में हमने क्या consideration में ले लिया था, यहाँ पर हमारा ध्यान जो है वो ambidentate ligand पर जाना चाहिए. Okay, we have to observe ambidentate ligands here. Okay, so now coming forward with the next point. So first one we had seen about the linkage isomerism. Second one we had seen about the coordination isomerism. Coming forward with the next one, that is going to be as ionization isomerism. That is going to be ionization isomerism. अब यहाँ पर first we will observe the complex को पहले देख लेंगे, बाद में उसको हम explain करके definition में convert करेंगे. ठीक है. So फिर if I'm going to take over here a cobalt complex such as CO and H3 6 times. Okay, so sorry, not 6 times, so we'll make it as 5 times SO4, right? 5 times SO4. Now बाहर का जो counter ion है यहाँ पर Br है. Okay, so this is 1. Yes, Ajay, any problem that you have? Okay, so now, Ajay, if you have any questions, you can just type it down in the chat box. I will reply to that. Okay, so yeah, first one, what we have is a complex containing the cobalt and 5 ammonias are attached and sulfate is there, and the counter ion what we have is a Br over here. So now, taking an example, second example यहाँ पे, okay, I'm going to take the same complex, but this time this complex has a small change, and that small change is going to be, if you observe, cobalt is connected to 5 ammonias, inside the system remains same. यहाँ पर जो change होने वाली है Br, so SO4, right? So now, what difference do you see in both of these cases? I need the reply from you people. What difference do you see from these two cases? Are both the cases the same? Yes, Aishwarya, it's not the same. What difference do we see over here is in both the cases, the counter ion. अभी जो counter ion जो बात कर रहा हूँ मैं वो यहाँ पर है. यहाँ पर SBr है in the first case, and in the second case if I see it is the SO4 minus. ठीक है. तो फिर क्या हो जाएगा, जब यहाँ पर चेंजेस आ रहे हैं, काउंटर आयंस में चेंजेस हो रहा है, रिमेंबर दैट व्हेन यू पुट दिस पर्टिकुलर कॉम्प्लेक्सेस इन सॉल्वेंट, जैसे कहाँ डाल रहे हैं हम, सॉल्वेंट में डाल रहे हैं, ओके, सॉल्वेंट सच एज वाटर, ओके, सॉल्वेंट में जब हम इसको डालेंगे, okay, when we put this particular thing into a solvent, okay, so what will happen is this particular complex, once it goes into the solvent, it breaks down. Once it breaks down, first thing that you will have is CO, NH3, CO, NH3, okay, 5 times SO4 bracket plus 1, ये कंडीशन रहेगा यहाँ पर, ठीक है, प्लस बी आर माइनस, यानी कि बी आर यहाँ पर क्या हो रहा है, वो डिसोसिएट हो गया, बी आर माइनस एक तरफ चला जाएगा, ये एंटायर कॉम्प्लेक्स एक तरफ चला जाएगा, ठीक है। यहाँ पर ये जो कॉम्प्लेक्स है, ये कॉम्प्लेक्स आपको पूरी तरह से रेड कलर की सॉल्यूशन में दिखाई देगी, ठीक है, एंटायर सॉल्यूशन बिकम्स रेड इन कलर. But on the other hand, if I add this complex, the second complex which we have taken into consideration, so when we take it into the solvent, what will happen? Same process repeat हो जाएगा. Same process क्या है मगर इस बार cobalt है. Okay, NH3 5 times SO4. Sorry, not SO4. What we have inside now is Br, right? So Br now. इसके ऊपर जो है प्लस 2 की चार्जेस आ जाएगी. ओके, तो प्लस SO4 raised to -2. सो यहाँ पर कॉम्प्लेक्स का चार्ज चेंज हो रहा है, जो आयनाइज हो रहा है, डिसोसिएट हो रहा है, उसकी भी चार्ज चेंज हो रही है, राइट. तो फिर ये सिस्टम वॉयलेट कलर का हो जाएगा यहाँ पे. So this is the difference as what you can see. Okay, so if we consider this and if we complete this into a definition, then can I say that ionization isomerism arises due to different ions. Yeah, why is the charge getting, okay, one second, I'll tell you. Yeah, so why are the charges getting changed? Yes, Baba. See, when you observe BR, BR को हम देखेंगे ना, तो फिर BR की जो capacity है to accept an extra electron वो 1 है. Okay, so when it is leaving this complex, it will take only one extra electron and it will go. So it will become as -1. BR के ऊपर अगर -1 आ रहा है, तो फिर कॉम्प्लेक्स के ऊपर +1 आना चाहिए, ठीक है, तभी वो न्यूट्रलाइज हो जाएगा. अंडरस्टैंडिंग. तो फिर सल्फेट का कंडीशन क्या है, SO4-2 बोलते हैं ना हम, ओके, क्योंकि यहाँ पर जो ऑक्सीजन है वो लेंगे -1 चार्ज ईच. आउट ऑफ 4 ऑक्सीजन, 2 ऑक्सीजन विल कैरी 1 एक्स्ट्रा इलेक्ट्रॉन, तो फिर कितना हो गया उसका, -2 सल्फेट के ऊपर. अगर सल्फेट के ऊपर -2 चार्ज आ रहा है, तो फिर कॉम्प्लेक्स के ऊपर +2 आ जाना चाहिए, क्योंकि वो न्यूट्रलाइज हो जाएगा, ठीक है. सो दिस इज हाउ इट गोज. डन. So we'll continue with the definition here. So what was the definition? The isomerism, the ionization isomerism arises due to, okay, it usually arises due to the different ions in the solution which are formed due to ionization of the complex. So this is how it goes. Okay, so ionization isomerism arises due to the different. Please observe here, I have spelled it wrong, but please do observe different ions present in the solutions which are formed due to the ionization of the complex. Okay, so we have seen a example here. So anyone has any doubt now? Okay, so let's start with the last part in structural isomerism. In structural isomerism, the last type is called as hydrate isomerism. अभी यहाँ पर हाइड्रेट बोलेंगे, राइट? हाइड्रेट यानी कि क्या आ जाएगा दिमाग में? हाइड्रेट, हाइड्रेट, हाइड्रा यानी कि पानी. ओके, सो हाइड्रेट आइसोमरिज्म, या फिर इसको हम बोलेंगे एज देयर इज अ सेकंड नेम व्हिच इज आल्सो कॉल्ड एज सॉल्वेट आइसोमरिज्म. Okay, these are the two names for that. Solvate isomerism या फिर hydrate isomerism is the same. Okay, so now first we will take into consideration of a complex again. We'll see the complex, we'll see the differences between the complexes, and then we will observe. Okay, so now if you observe Cl3, okay, this is one complex as what I have here, and let's observe the second complex here, Cr H2O 5 times Cl Cl2. Okay, now Cl2 dot H2O. Now what we can see is, if you observe in the first case where we have this particular complex, we have 6 water molecules inside the complex, right? बाहर की ओर काउंटर आयन सिर्फ 3 ही है, and वो 3 है क्लोरीन के atoms. Second case, what is happening is one of the water ligand is going outside. If you observe, one of the ligand is going outside as a counter ion, और उसको बैलेंस करने के लिए एक क्लोरीन जो बाहर काउंटर आयन करके था वो अंदर की ओर चला जा रहा है, राइट? नाउ इसकी डायरेक्ट इफेक्ट गिरेगी इसकी कलर्स पे. इन द फर्स्ट केस this thing is violet in color, remember this, and in the second case usually this is green. Okay, या फिर sometimes it also shows you gray color appearance. Okay, so the solvate isomerism, अभी इसको अगर definition हम देख लेंगे, solvate isomers यानी कि compounds जो है, these are the compounds which differs by whether or not a solvent molecule is directly attached, whether or not a solvent molecule is directly attached to the metal atom or ion. Okay, if you observe it carefully, in the first case we have 6 water molecules which are directly attached to chromium, and in the second case there are 5 water molecules which are directly attached to chromium. यानी कि पानी की जैसे कि molecules कम होती जाएगी उसकी color के differences होते जाएंगे. Okay, so this is what ends with your structural isomerism. Any problem anyone has, please let me know first. No problem so far? Okay, fine. Let's go with the next category. And the next category, what we have, first one जो था हमारे पास क्या था? Structural isomerism. I want you people to repeat which are the structural isomerism. जो भी कुछ आपके दिमाग में आ जाएगा, टाइप करो, भेज दो. Okay, so first one, structural isomerism में क्या क्या देख लिए थे? First उसको डिस्कस करेंगे, बाद में चले जाएंगे हम स्टीरियो आइसोमरिज्म में. Okay, so structural isomerism, इसमें क्या क्या था? फर्स्ट वन जो हमने देख लिया था, which was the first part that we had seen was linkage isomerism, right? Second one what we are seeing was coordination isomerism. Third one what we are seeing, ionization isomerism. Last one what we are seeing was hydrate isomerism, right? These are the things what you have already completed, done. So now coming over to the next most important part. यहाँ पर जो linkage isomerism, coordination और ionization, ये तीन पर ज़्यादा ध्यान रखना, ठीक है? Usually this is what asked in examination. So now going further to the next category, which is most important one, that is called as stereo. Stereo isomerism. Okay, so now when we speak about a stereoisomerism, ध्यान में ये रखो कि यहाँ पर molecules जो है, complexes जो है, उनका जो molecular formulas है same रहेंगे, chemical formula, molecular formula same रहेंगे, but in space, how are the things attached? Okay, so we are going to deal exclusively only with what is the arrangement, okay, different types of arrangement in the space. Okay, so this particular different types of arrangement जो हम बात कर रहे हैं अभी फिलहाल में, different arrangement of atoms in space, या फिर हम बोलेंगे इसे as 3-dimensional structures में, okay, 3D structures में, okay, this difference of arrangement in space or 3D structure, we call that particular arrangement as polyhedra. Remember this. So polyhedra is nothing more than different arrangement of atoms in space of a complex, उसको हम बोलेंगे as polyhedra. Okay, और ये जो phenomena में change हो रहा है उसको हम stereoisomerism में बोलेंगे, ठीक है? तो फिर इसके अंदर the first category as what we have under stereoisomerism is called as geometrical isomerism. So first one what we have is the geometrical isomerism. So when we speak about the geometrical isomerism, remember it is shown by the complexes wherein it has either 4 or 6 ligands. Condition is directly 4 or 6 ligands. Ligands कितने होने चाहिए यहाँ पे? Ligands should be either 4 or 6 ligands should be there. Okay, so now of course fine, first we'll observe how it shows in 4 ligand complexes, बाद में 6 ligand complexes के बारे में देख लेंगे, ठीक है? तो फिर अब एक एग्जांपल लेके मैं आपको बता दूंगा यहाँ पे. Okay, so let's take an example about a platinum complex. Platinum complex यहाँ पर मैं represent करूंगा, बाद में उसका structure भी आपको represent करके दिखा दूंगा, ठीक है? So फिर first let's observe the platinum complex here. So when we are speaking about the platinum complex, PT, okay, we'll take ammonia, and as it is a 4 complex ligand, NH3 हम लेंगे 2 और 1 second, I'm sorry, NH3 हम लेंगे as 2 और क्लोरीन जो है उसको हम लेंगे 2, ठीक है? तो फिर यहाँ पर क्या हो रहा है, प्लैटिनम जो है वो 2 क्लोरीन को अटैच्ड है और 2 अमोनिया, राइट? So now observe this carefully, this is the most important part here. Okay, so observe now, let's say this is a platinum. Let's say these are the platinum, right? So the platinum of course is going to form the bond 1, 2, 3, 4. Of course here also we are going to have 1, 2, 3, 4. Now in the first case, let's observe the first case. Okay, in first case if I say कितना अमोनिया है मेरे पास, 2 अमोनिया है, और यहाँ पर देखो एक अमोनिया यहाँ पर लगा दिया मैंने, एक अमोनिया यहाँ पर लगा दिया. प्लीज कंडीशंस को अच्छी तरह से समझना, दैट इज इंपॉर्टेंट, ठीक है? यहाँ पर एक क्लोरीन को लगा दिया और यहाँ पर और एक क्लोरीन को हमने लगा दिया, ठीक है? दिस इज हाउ इट इज गोइंग. ओके, सो दिस इज माय फर्स्ट कंडीशन. ऑब्जर्व द फर्स्ट कंडीशन केयरफुली. ओके, ये रहा मेरा फर्स्ट कंडीशन, ठीक है? सेकंड कंडीशन कुछ इस तरह से होने वाला है. Okay, NH3, NH3, Cl, Cl. Okay, so these are the conditions now. Now please observe these things carefully. What difference do you see? Is there any difference that you see, or both the complexes are the same? You decide. Yes, I'm waiting for your reply. What difference do you see in both the cases? Are both the same? Okay, the same components are on the adjacent side in the first case. Very correct. In the first case, if you see, यहाँ पे अगर सेम लिगेंड्स एक ही तरफ हो, एक ही तरफ यानी कि इन दिस कंडीशन इफ यू ऑब्जर्व, ओके, इन दिस केस इफ यू ऑब्जर्व यहाँ पे इस दोनों यहाँ पर है, राइट? तो फिर ऐसे अगर कंडीशंस कुछ मिल रहा है आपको, ओके, तो फिर क्या होगा कि if the same ligands are on the same side, then we call this condition as the condition as a cis. Okay, it is called as cis ligands. Remember this, or a cis isomer. इसको हम बोलेंगे as cis isomers. If the same type of ligands are on the opposite side in this case, NH3 is here, another NH3 is here, right? So in such conditions, if you observe that the same ligands are on the opposite side, we call it as trans isomers. Okay, now I need someone who can name this complex. इस complex को नाम करना चाहिए. यहाँ पर जो complex हमने represent कर दिया है, right? एक platinum जो है दो ammonia molecules और दो chlorine molecules. Quite very easy. I need to do this naming and then we will end it for today. Okay. Ligand like 6 ligand complexes we can see it tomorrow because it will take a little bit of more time. Okay. उसके बाद में optical isomerism है and the things will get over. Yes. I need someone to name it. Students are not replying. I don't know whether you people are online or not. Kusuma, Aishwarya, Uzma, Sana, Adil, Sakinath, Mohammed. We have very less time, so I need you to name this complex and send it as soon as possible. Okay, Zinabi says it's a triamino dichloroplatinate. Oh, it's diamino, Zinabi. Yes, मोहम्मद ताकी ने बोल दिया कि डायमिनो क्लोराइड नहीं. मोहम्मद, आपने मेटल को लिया ही नहीं कंसिडरेशन में. ठीक है, तो फिर फर्स्ट हम क्या करेंगे? ऑलवेज फर्स्ट नेम द लिगेंड्स अल्फाबेटिकली, राइट? सो यहाँ पर जो कॉम्प्लेक्स है वो न्यूट्रल है. समझ लो पहले, यहाँ पर जो कॉम्प्लेक्स है वो न्यूट्रल चार्ज में है. जब वो न्यूट्रल चार्ज में रहेगा तब उसका जो मेटल का नाम वैसे ही रखेंगे हम. ठीक है, तो फिर the first thing that you have to name is the ligand. What ligand we have is ammonia here. Okay, so the name of this particular thing will become as di अमाइन. ओके, क्लोरीन जो है वो नेगेटिव लिगेंड है, तो फिर उसका नाम बन जाएगा डाई क्लोरिडो. रिमेंबर दिस, नेगेटिव लिगेंड्स का नाम जो है ओ से एंड होना चाहिए. ठीक है, इट इज प्लैटिनम कॉम्प्लेक्स. ओके, सो फिर हम इसको देंगे एज प्लैटिनम. प्लैटिनम की ऑक्सीडेशन है +2, so it will remain as, yes Sakinath, that's correct. So diamine dichlorido platinum 2. I'm making you people to write it down and try to understand, because in exam usually for 1 mark subdivision they will directly give you a complex formula and they will ask you to write the name. Okay, or sometimes they will give you the name and they will ask you to write down the formula. So in that conditions you should be able to do that. Done. So I hope there was no problem in today's class. If there is any problem, let me know soon. Okay, or else we can end the meeting here. Thank you. Okay, Sakina, thank you. Look, take care. Let's end the meeting.